Hello to all the newcomers, and welcome back to all the people that have been here before. I've got something special to show you today. Well, special to me anyways. I've never owned one of the Ruger Marks series previously, any of the Marks 1, 2, or 3. I didn't like something about them. We'll get to that in a second, but this one, I finally jumped after seeing this one when they changed a feature of the Mark series. I think you probably already know what it is, but we'll go over that in due time. In other words, in a couple minutes. But, as you see here, here's the box came in. Full disclosure, I have gone out to the range and shot this. I've already opened this up. I bought this a few months ago. I just repackaged everything so you can kind of get an idea of what comes inside the box. Alright, so let's open it up and show you what comes inside the box. You get 2 of these 10-round magazines, which I love these because you just pull this down and load the rounds in. Less damage on your thumbs. And I did go to Ruger's website and purchase 2 more. So I have a total of 4 now, so it's kind of nice. Alright, so bought it from Shooter's World locally. Here's all your books, paper, stickers, NRA registration, everything that you need there. And then you have the firearm. You see everything else you get in there. This lock is inside of here. You get your barrel flag or chamber flag there. Little O-rings. But let's get straight to the firearm. Get rid of this box and paperwork. Alright. This is the Ruger Mark IV Target Series. And let's prove to you that this is unloaded. You see how nicely that shot out? Yeah, I like that. Nothing in the chamber, nothing in the barrel. We are safe. Let's go ahead and show you what that trigger pull is like if you listen. Manual safety. A little squishy afterwards, but trigger's not bad for a 22. I like it. It's easy for me, but I'm not super trigger or recoil sensitive. Anywho, let's get that mag back out of there. You have some spots up here for mounting rails for optics and such. Never been a big fan of optics on pistols, but I haven't found any I like yet, so that might have something to do with it. But this is a nice pistol. I probably should have started on the Ruger series when I first started firearms. My first one I ever purchased was a High Point C9. So that gives you an idea. I started cheap. Worked my way up for there. And I do have to say, everybody hates on high points. That little brick will feed anything you put through it. Sights might be crap, might be heavy, it might be ugly as sin, but that thing will shoot. Now when I first brought this to the range, I had some problems because I used some old ammo. I didn't realize how old this stuff was. It was probably close to 20 years old. Let's say I threw that away. I started with regular CCI Blazers, or the mini mags, I think. It feeds those no problem, like a champ, all day long. But, let's look at that threaded barrel. I believe it's 1/2 by 28. I'll put the specs for this from their website on here in an image. It's kind of a little overlay. I find it's just easier for you to read it than for me to read it off, because I've been finding when I read stuff off lately, I make a lot of errors, and I don't want to give people wrong information. It's probably my speech impediment. Which I found out recently, I think I have one. You know who you are. Thank you for telling me that. Anywho, let's show you what I like about this firearm as opposed to the previous Mark series and why I just finally decided to jump. I got this for around $500. I don't remember exactly. It might have been a little under. I used a gift card and such, so that helped. So it was partially a Christmas present. But as you see back here, that little button with the Ruger symbol on it. Make sure your safety is on. If I can get the safety on. Now it's being stubborn to me again. I think it might only like the safety on with that in there. Or does it only like it whenever you do that? As you see, slide release. So that part's not so bad. There we go. Okay, so the safety will only go on fully when it's cocked. So let's do that. Let's open that up. Cock it. Alright, safety on. Now, you push this little button back here. And see how easy that was? Let's show you again. I apologize for the dogs in the background. They might bark a little. They're being jerks tonight. Again, push that button down. Just like that. Hear that noise? Push that down. Rock it out. See where that comes through the hole? Comes right off. 2 separate pieces. And I just lost my flash, but you should be okay now. We will adjust this to get better light. You see everything in there. Bolt comes right out. Easy as cake. Even has a little barcode in there. I really like this 22. This thing is great. Once I stopped shooting ancient ammo in it, I didn't have any problems. Just like any other 22 though, you're going to have some jams and such on occasion because 22 ammo is kind of finicky. The ammo itself, and the firearms can be too sometimes, but I like this one a lot. You put it back together, you rock that in, you push this little guy in there, push it down, bada bing. You're together. You see you have your blacked out combat sights there. I will say though, don't ride that forward. When you're pulling that bolt back, it'll bite you up here. Let's pull it back, charge it, good to go. Slide up. Slide release up. Easy as can be, and that is very easy to get to. Very easy. All in all, it's a great firearm. It's got all the extra mags here that come with it. I'll put in some range footage here. When I did get through the ancient ammo and I started going through the normal stuff, the good stuff, yeah, I had no problems. This thing is perfect, and it's a little tack driver too. Goes right where you want it. Of course, because it is kind of heavy, there's no recoil behind it. I think this would be a great addition to anyone's collection, because it is a great addition to mine. In fact, I might have gotten something that we can do with that there. But we'll see that and show you that later, when, after it finally comes in. As a reminder, I'm going to start doing this for all of my videos. Go ahead and take a look at the Gun Owners of America. This is an organization that is no compromise and will defend your Second Amendment rights. They're some of the good guys here. I highly suggest taking a look into them, donating, buying a hat, whatever you want to do. But they are a good organization. Highly suggest them. But we went over the gun, we went over everything that came inside of it. The magazines here, so yeah, that's everything. You can get these online. I believe it was a pack of 2 for $35, not counting shipping, but you can get the stainless or the nickel-plated ones also, but I think those look better with a stainless firearm. But that's all for today. I just wanted to show you this little guy, and I really like it. It's comfortable. I see I have big hands, so maybe someone with smaller hands wouldn't like this exact version. I do, because I have large hands and it fits me perfectly. Safety is right where you need it. Slightly release right where you need it. Jeez, can't talk. Magazine drop right where you need it. But that's all I have to show you today. If you have any comments on it, you like it, or you just want to say ooh or ah, feel free to comment down in the comment section. Any other, do you guys like these too? Do you have any versions of this you like? Because I haven't tried the 2245, but I heard a lot of people like it because it's like a 1911 grip. I just like this one because it's unique. It looks a lot like the Nanbu pistol that they're based off of. And I thought those are kind of cool little pistols. But yeah, we will let you go now because this is going to wrap this up before 10 minutes. We got about 30 seconds left. But I hope everybody has a great night, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Feel free to like and subscribe if you like all of this. I'm going to keep trying to bring you out some more. And don't mind the video game stuff. I like to do that too. Just like to share everything. But have a great one, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.